Last night on MasterChef Australia.
Welcome to a history-making Celebrity Chef Challenge.
3 amateurs cooked off against 3 pros from Restaurant Aris.
This is our reputation on the line.
And narrowly missed out on winning immunity.
It was so close and I almost had it in my grasp.
Tonight, the competitors put their teamwork to the test.
This week's team challenge is a cracker.
The pressure is on as 2 teams prepare a 3-course feast for 1 family.
This is going to be really difficult.
And special guest judge, Curtis Stone.
I think the red team's done a great job, but this is MasterChef.
Tonight, one final decision will leave both teams in shock.
We thought long and hard about what to do, and there is only one way to go. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. Take a look around you. Not many of you left, is there? Started with 50, down to 24, now 17.
I want to work as a chef, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this competition. And every day that I'm here, I feel one step closer to actually believing that I can be a chef. And it's exciting.
This is where the competition gets serious. And this week's team challenge is a cracker.
Your challenge is to make the most enjoyable 3-course family dinner you can.
I love having family dinner. My family sits around the table every night of the week. All 4 of us are sitting there just having a beautiful chat, and I'm really excited about this challenge.
So now for the twist. Which families will you be cooking for? It's up to you to decide that. In teams, you will head to the supermarket, where you will have to approach someone you would like to cook dinner for.
A little bit worried about that, because if I was doing the shopping, just buying a loaf of bread, and a bunch of crazy cooks came up to me, I would be a little bit taken aback, I think.
You'll find out what their likes and dislikes are. You'll shop for the family. You'll then return to that family's house. You will have 1 hour to cook in their kitchen that 3-course family dinner.
3 courses have to be done in 1 hour in a domestic kitchen. I have no idea how it's going to be done, and to me, it seems impossible.
Each team will have $100 to cook a beautiful 3-course meal for the family and for the judges.
Here's how the judging will work. I will visit each home tonight to dine with your chosen family, but I won't be coming alone. I'll be bringing a very special guest judge. My guest and I will dine with each family. We want to be impressed, but ultimately, it comes down to how much the family enjoys your meal. The team that has cooked the most enjoyable family dinner will win this challenge. The winners will be treated to lunch at Sailor's Thai. The losers won't be so lucky. The 2 weakest performers on the losing team will face an elimination round. One of those people will be going home.
Matthew, Aaron, Joanne, you won the invention test. So the first team captain is going to be one of you three. But you have to decide that amongst yourselves.
I really want to do this, especially at this stage in the competition. I want to show the judges that I'm really trying.
Okay, does anyone want to take it?
I'm happy to do it because it's a family thing. Going to a family home.
I don't mind doing it. I don't mind it either. If you want to do it, if you want to do it, and I want to do it.
What's going through your minds?
I think that all of us, you know, want to step up and do it, obviously. If that be the case, I'm going to change my vote and I'm going to get behind one of the two of these people that want to do it. I'm going to put Joanne as the captain.
I'm feeling a little bit unsure all of a sudden because I never thought he would choose me. He's very tight with Matt.
Matthew, how do you feel about that?
Big decision.
It is a big decision.
Yeah.
But there's always method to my madness.
The penny drops. I realise why he's put Jo as the team captain. She's somewhat coasted through the last two challenges on the coattails of Aaron and myself. So maybe he's trying to bring to light that fact.
All done, all happy, Joanne?
I'm happy.
Are you going to be the team captain?
I'd love to be the team captain.
So the first thing you've got to do is pick a colour.
I'm going to choose a blue. Thank you.
And the next big decision is to choose your opposition. Who's going to captain the red team?
Shani.
When Jo picks me as team captain, I'm not overly surprised. I think she thinks I'm not capable of it, but I think I might surprise her.
Joanne, who will you pick as the first member of your blue team?
Jimmy.
Shani, who will you pick to join you on the red team?
My first pick for the red team is Marion. I think she's always positive, she's very strong, and so she's a really obvious first pick for me.
I'd like to choose Claire.
Peter.
Adam.
Shani, who's your next pick?
It's Callum.
I choose Aaron.
Up next, I'd like to pick Matthew.
Beautiful. Shani picks me, and I'm really happy not to be on Jo's team.
Joanne, who will you pick next?
I'd like to pick Sky.
Next, I'd like to pick Phil.
I would love Alvin to join the blue team.
I'd like to pick Fiona.
Standing there, names being called, waiting to be picked. It's not fun.
I'd like Jonathan to join the blue team, please.
Great.
Next, I'll pick Jake.
The best till last. Carrie, come and join the blue team.
Not only have I been picked last, which is hard enough, I've ended up in Joanne's team by default, and I have serious concerns about Joanne leading a team.
Now it's time to get to a supermarket and find a family. Get out of here.
Over here, guys.
Running into Coles, it's a little bit hectic running around and going, oh, look, oh, they have a kid, we'll go after them.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, would you be interested in us coming to your house to cook your dinner tonight?
Oh, sorry, I'm not interested. I've got a few things on.
Should we ask this lady?
Tonight? You won't be around. Found someone over here, guys, please. Just stick with me, please.
We're racing through the aisles. We're in a bit of a panic because we're worried that A, we're not going to find a family in time, and B, the red team's probably going to get the better family if we don't speak to them first.
Come on, speed it up.
All right. We've been walking around, we've talked to a few people, things just haven't worked out for us yet.
And then we see a young dad and a gorgeous little kid straight over to this bloke.
So we're from MasterChef, and our challenge today is revolving around the family dinner. So we're just wondering what your family's like.
3 kids.
3 kids?
Yeah, Toby being the youngest, Lily being 8 and Maxwell being 5. So.
This could be a great family to cook for. Our challenge is actually to go into a family's house and cook the family dinner. How would you feel about us coming to do that at your place?
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So we found our family, a young dad tour.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a chef by trade.
He's a chef. Probably the only chef in Coles at the time. How do we do this? I don't know.
If you were cooking a 3-course meal for your family, what would you like to see on that meal?
I start something simple for an entree there, maybe a tartar. For the mains, they love lamb. Lamb's their favourite thing there. Desserts would be pretty easy there. Maybe sort of like either some sort of fruit.
After we've had a chat to Tour about what his family would love to eat, it's time to start shopping for our food.
We're gonna have enough money for lamb? Let's go have a look.
Okay, let's have a look at lamb. Backstraps.
If we got 3 of these, that would be okay, maybe.
Well, it's still only $24.
They definitely did ask what sort of foods we wanted, so wait and see. I'm looking forward to dinner tonight.
Do you want to go that way? Yeah.
We're going up and down the aisles. Nobody is interested in having the blue team from MasterChef go into their home and cook. I can't believe it.
So the family have to be there?
Yes.
Okay, well that's probably not going to work out.
And all of a sudden, I see her. She's right there like a shining light.
Would you be interested? Yeah.
Hey. What is your name? Kiralee, I'm Joanne.
Hi.
This is a blue team from MasterChef.
Kiralee, can you tell us a little bit about your family?
There are 5 of us and 3 kids. There's a 10-year-old, 13-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Excellent. It seems perfect, you know, 10, 13, 15, great age range, because their palates would have developed a little bit better.
What sort of things does your family like to eat? They all have similar tastes, or...?
Yeah, pretty much.
Any dislikes at all?
Chili, they love chili.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And just come back from a couple of years in Singapore, so they're...
well, we're in trouble making
spicy
it
food.
The fact that they've lived in Singapore really seems to play to our strengths.
For dessert, what do the kids really like to have?
Anything with chocolate they would be very excited by.
We're running out of time. I'd like to break us up into 2 teams. I'll have the main and entrees with me, and the dessert, go get them. We've got a menu in our heads. We've got $100 to do our shopping.
95 cents.
I'm just got my eye on everyone, trying to make sure that they're getting what they need to get. I'll do it. All right, guys, we're done.
55 cents change. The shopping's done, and now we need to get to Tour's house and start work on making his family's dream 3-course meal.
Hey team, this is my wife Jodie. It's Lily and Maxwell. Lily and Maxwell, this is the red team. This is where you guys be cooking today there, so I'll give you guys a quick tour of the kitchen itself. The gas top there, electric oven there.
I think his kitchen is really nice. It's the kind of kitchen I'd love to have in my home. So I'm thinking maybe picking a chef could work in our favour.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We arrive at Kiralee's home. She has a beautiful home.
This is where we'll be eating.
Oh, lovely. I can't wait to decorate the table.
Would you like me to show you the kitchen?
Absolutely.
Wow.
We go into the kitchen, and the kitchen is not very big. This is great. Thank you so much. And we've got 9 people, and I'm thinking, oh dear me, what am I going to do?
Right, blue team. Joanne, you're the captain.
Yes.
You have 1 hour to produce the most beautiful 3-course family feast. Your time starts now.
Go on, guys. Go. Right, you've got 1 hour to put together this beautiful meal. 3 courses. They gotta love this thing. All right, let's go. Shani, can I borrow you for a couple of minutes? Come on, you're the captain. What's the menu and who's doing what?
Okay, for the menu, we have spankopitta for the entree, and we have Phil and Callum on that.
That's nice.
For the main, we have Pete, Marion and Jay, and we're doing a lamb rotolo. So it's going to be flattened out and rolled up with herbs and breadcrumbs.
Okay, lovely.
Serving that with a cheesy mash.
Okay.
And
Dessert?
dessert, we have Matt and Fee doing a layered berry trifle with a white chocolate mousse.
Okay. It's a good menu choice. You happy with that?
I think for a young family, I think it would be perfect.
This is not good. I looked down at the phyllo pastry and I realised that it's past its use by date. Obviously, we can't use this for our dish, so we're going to have to come up with something new.
Why don't we make a spinach and ricotta frittata?
We decided that with the spinach and cheese mix already made, the next best option might be a frittata with the ingredients we've got left.
All right, can I chuck these in, guys?
Just go and check on Jimmy and the boys outside. Because the kitchen is not the biggest kitchen of all, I decided to put the entree team outside. Jimmy and Aaron, they're making spiced prawns.
The inspiration for this dish is that Kirli has spent some time in Singapore. I think it should be a winner if we get it right.
We'll get it right.
We'll get it right.
Inside the kitchen will be Alvin, Adam and Claire making the main, a poached chicken in coconut milk.
We just need to put the salad together. I think the mains are okay.
Also in the kitchen is a dessert team. That's Jonathan, Carrie and Sky.
Making pastry for the dessert, and it's quite hot and the butter's melting. I've just got to get this done.
We're making a poached pear tart. It's going to be a short crust base covered in white chocolate with a poached peach, filled with a nice cream and then a caramel swirl on top.
What's happening? What are you up to?
I'm just doing the white chocolate cream for the...
Yeah, peaches are on.
The peaches are on.
Yep.
Sky's got theirs under control.
Guys, what can I do for you? Yeah. Nothing? Are you okay?
There's not much space, so it's just a matter of working together.
Scusi?
But Joanne, whenever she appears, she's all over the shop. She's clearly struggling with the stress.
Does anybody need anything? Does anybody need anything? We're fine. It's really difficult being a leader because I want to do my best and I want everybody to be happy.
You okay? Stressful, isn't it?
Yeah, how do you do it? How do you do it? I keep checking on everybody every 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're determined to get it on because that's important. That's what a captain does. That's what a head chef does.
It's not going to make me popular.
What you need to do now is go, you know what, I need to go back unique, really bring it home because you've got a real great opportunity right now to win this thing.
I hope so.
Okay?
Thank you.
So come on, let's
go. Come on, George.
Guys, you're half an hour down. You've got half an hour left before you put up the most beautiful 3-course family feast.
Today's team challenge is about creating a family dinner, and how we're going to be judged is how happy the families are with their dinner.
Guys, it's really hot. This is melting.
We've got serious problems in the dessert team. Carrie's having troubles in the intense heat of the kitchen to roll out short crust pastry.
You're just going to have to go into the oven, I think.
The white chocolate cream is split.
How are we all going? What are we up to?
The cream is curdled.
You know what? We'll sort it out, Joe. Okay? I'm making the room look beautiful. Okay.
Great.
Okay?
I'm really concerned because the kids like chocolate and I don't know what we're going to do.
Guys, you've got just under 15 minutes to go.
Okay, guys, so we're aiming to get the lamb in the oven by past.
Shani's doing really well. From the minute we get going, she's organised the kitchen so we've all got a little bit of space, and throughout the whole time she's checking on everything.
How are these going, guys?
I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of parmesan, put them back in, and let them get a nice crust on top.
Everyone's pretty on task. Everyone's doing what they should be. The lamb's on the stove, so as long as we get cracking on that dish, I think we should be okay.
What's happening with your dessert?
We're going to make an Italian meringue. The white chocolate cream split, so I'm going to make meringue, which will sit in place of the cream. So I think we can get this dessert back on track.
Meringue? Is that better?
Yeah, it's the best recovery I can do. I don't think the meringue's going to have the same wow factor, but it should be tasty and it should still get the kids.
It'll be beautiful. Doing a great job, guys. Really step on it now. My role today is to oversee everything and just make sure that everybody's running on time, doing what they need to do. Guys, how you going?
Good.
Yep, okay. Anything you need? I'm inside the dining room.
Excellent, thank you.
Oh,
maybe you could
doing
source
well.
some
You're
plate.
doing a great job, guys.
Maybe
Keep going.
Joe,
you can do it.
could source some plates. Or not.
Joanne as team captain. I think she is more pressured than any of us. So every time she comes into the kitchen, there's a nervous energy and a frantic energy about her.
How are we all going? What are we up to? We've got the pastry done.
Perfect.
That's just got to cool down. We've got the toffee rounds done.
Yes.
And then we've got the peaches done as well. So.
Fantastic, guys. Great.
You've got 5 minutes to go. That's 5 minutes before Kiralee and her family get to sit down and enjoy a beautiful 3-course menu. Come on.
So I've had the frittatas in the oven now for about, say, 20 minutes, half an hour. Pulling the frittatas out, I mean, they're a bit hard to get out of the muffin tins. I mean, they're kind of stuck a bit to the sides.
I knew we shouldn't have put breadcrumbs in the bottom of it.
But I've tasted one, the taste is pretty good. So if it's all about taste, we'll be fine.
Guys, you got 1 minute to go. I love the energy in here. I've never seen so many people in such a small space banging out food.
In the dying minutes, I'm trying to help Phil plate up the entree. Looking down at it, a little bit concerned about the presentation. I think we could have done something more.
Right, guys, you got 10 seconds to go. 9, 8,
7, 6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1. Your time is up.
I think it looks awesome.
Any minute now, Mr. Matt Preston and his guest judge will be arriving to scrutinise your family meal. Good luck. I'll see you in the MasterChef kitchen tomorrow.
It's nerve-wracking enough cooking for Matt Preston, let alone some mystery judge, so I'm pretty nervous to find out who it is. Walk down to the door, open it up. Hello.
How are you?
Hi, I'm Shani. Nice to meet you. And I see Curtis Stone standing there and I'm like, oh my God.
Hey, I'm Curtis Stone. I'm a chef, an author, a television host. My food philosophy is pretty simple. It's to get your hands on good quality ingredients that have been produced by somebody that loves food. Food should be all about having a bit of fun, great conversation, and of course, great flavours. There's a lot of cooks in here. How you doing, guys? I'm Curtis Stone.
It's Curtis Stone. I know he's killing it in America at the moment. I saw him on Oprah, so if you've been on Oprah, you must be doing all right.
So Curtis is your special guest judge today. We're going to go outside and we're going to enjoy the family dinner. So, good luck.
See you guys. Good luck.
Yeah, hi, how are you? You must be Maxwell.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Nice to meet you.
Let's sit down and see what the red team have done.
Not only are we serving our family dinner to 3 young kids, their parents, Matt Preston, now we're also serving Curtis Stone. It's just an incredibly scary thought.
It's all about how much you enjoy this food. They're cooking for you. Let's get the first dish out, because I know that Maxwell is hungry.
Taking the entree out is a bit nerve-wracking. We did the best we could. It's very rustic, but, you know, it still looks pretty nice. Hello, guys. We have some spinach ricotta mint frittatas with some minted yogurt dipping sauce.
Thank you very much.
That's yummy. So Jodie said that you've made frittatas before. Did you throw that out there?
Yep.
Was that one of the things you mentioned?
I threw that out there. Frittatas are always a simple yet effective dish for the kids to eat, so...
Is it better than yours, Jodie?
As good.
I think as a frittata, it's kind of missed the spot. It's very dense, it's very cheese heavy.
The red team's first dish, a spinach and ricotta frittata. Let's move on trying their main course.
Yeah.
Some of the things Tourist said to us, you know, for main meals, he was saying the kids love lamb.
Lamb. I can smell something good.
It's lamb.
It's lamb?
Yeah, it is.
It's a lamb rotolo with mash and some greens.
Mashed potato.
You like the lamb? Is it
delicious.
It's yum.
It's yum, is it?
No, meatballs yum.
You know what it reminds me of? Something that you'd get in a good pub. Is lamb a bit of a family favourite?
Yes, the kids love lamb. I can never buy enough of it. It more comes down to budget.
So are you happy with what you've eaten so far?
Definitely.
Are you blown away?
Blown away? No, not really. Not yet. I'm waiting for the dessert there.
What's for dessert?
I think so far, safe without being knock the ball out the park. Really, dessert needs to be a ripper. Really needs to be a ripper.
Oh, look, Max.
Wow.
It's taller than you.
Yum.
It's a white chocolate mousse and berry swirl with some crumble and some praline on the top.
Thanks, guys.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. As a dessert, that is rich, that is sweet, that's pretty good.
How was it, Toby?
Got muscles.
Is that from your dessert?
Yeah.
It's giving you muscles.
Lily, good dessert, bad dessert, or great dessert?
Great.
Max, good, bad, or great?
Very good.
So has this dessert blown you away?
It's blown me away to see that my kids are enjoying it there, so yeah, definitely. They're happy, I'm happy.
Well, we've tasted the red team's three-course family dinner. Thank you very much indeed for allowing us to ambush you like this. Curtis and I are now going to go and see how the blue team performed. We're going to leave the red team here doing the washing up. Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you. See ya.
See you later. Bye-bye. Well done, guys. We're off to see how the blue team fared. Enjoy the washing up.
See you later.
Well done, guys.
Good work, Shans.
We worked really well as a team, but we were cooking for very young kids, so we did have a safe menu, and I'm a little bit worried that we went too safe.
How happy do you think the red team have left the Masters family?
You know, I think for the Masters family, it was all about the kids. And if the kids were happy, then the whole family was happy. But I think the kids were one with dessert. You know, as soon as those glasses came out, their little eyes just lit up.
Yum.
I think the red team's done a great job, but this is MasterChef. Have they done enough to beat the blue team?
I see Curtis Stone and I think I had a bit of a giggle. Hello.
How are you?
I'm Joanne.
Curtis.
How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan of yours. Look who's here.
Oh my God!
The team's reaction was absolutely funny.
Oh my God, it's Curtis Stone!
They were so excited.
You know, when we were looking for the perfect judge to surprise you with, who could be better than Curtis Stone? He is the perfect eyes and ears to have sitting beside me at the table today. I think it's time for us to go out, meet the family, and taste that first plate.
Ready, enjoy.
Hey guys, 5 hungry people.
Yes.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Kiralee.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good to see you too.
What a table.
The blue team had to cook a three-course family dinner. Let's see how they've done with an entree.
Knowing that the family is ultimately the judge of this challenge, it will all come down to the food and what they're expecting. I've got my fingers crossed they're going to love the first course.
Okay, well, it's a hawker-style prawn. It's been marinated, and then it's got a mint chutney on the side.
Jimmy, Aaron, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
We've lived in Singapore, and Kirilee's a very good cook, so I'm hoping it's going to be good because we eat well here all the time anyway.
Well, shall we taste?
The flavour of the prawns was great. There's a little bit of spiciness. I think they've really touched on what you guys asked for, which was a taste of Singapore.
So, Harry, how do the prawns go down?
Well, before I'd never really been a huge fan of prawns, but I gotta say, I thought this was really good. I think I could taste the Singaporean flavours in it.
I'm in shock. He's never eaten a prawn in his life, so that's actually quite impressive.
What a breakthrough. They got young Harry with his first
prawn at 15.
Well, I've got to say, I think that's a pretty good start by the blue team. Let's see if they can continue in that same vein with their main course.
Carolee and her family have taken us into their home and let us cook in their kitchen. It's such a big responsibility to serve them an amazing meal. We really want to delight them.
Smell it into the room.
Wow.
What the dish is chicken poached in a light, fragrant coconut and citrus broth. And to go with that,
chicken-style rice with a chili sauce that you can add as much or as little as you like. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I love this. I think it's really nice. The rice is really good.
You look at this course, and there is so much going on.
Yeah.
It's actually very good.
If I had cooked that, I would have been
happy.
incredibly happy with myself.
Yeah. Well, I think the blue team sort of hit the nail right on the head with this one.
Yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised.
It was good. I was really happy with it.
Well, let's see what they do with dessert. What would be the dream dessert that you guys would love to see walk through that door right now?
Something with lots of chocolate.
It's the chocolate that's going to make it or break it, I think, because the more chocolate they put into it, the more the kids will enjoy it.
I'm really concerned because the white chocolate cream split, and now there's an Italian meringue in place of the chocolate. I am glad we managed to place something up that was near to the form of the original concept, but I'm not sure the flavours are there.
The dessert that we've made for you tonight is a poached peach tart.
I think if the dessert is a letdown, it will let down the rest of the experience.
We've had two beautiful-looking dishes. Carolee, is this in the same league?
I'm a bit apprehensive about the pastry, but I will leave it until I taste it.
It's crying out. Peaches cry out for cream.
Actually, I like the peach. The pastry was a bit heavy for me.
Carolee, like it, love it, or
As a dish,
Do you feel they listen to you?
I feel they absolutely listen to me, except for dessert. I don't know if they forgot what I said or they just wanted to do something quite different. I'm not sure.
The question here is whether that dessert is bad enough to undo all the good work those first two dishes did for them. We now have a tough job in working out how much you enjoyed your meal and how much our other family enjoyed the red team's meal.
It's all over. We cannot do anything more.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Kip, bye. See you later.
As Matt and Curtis leave, we are left hoping that the red team perhaps did less perfectly than we did.
With team challenges, I think it's good to be confident but never cocky.
Whether or not this is the day I finally get to go on a reward lunch, I'm not sure of. I would love it to be, but I just have no idea which team has won.
Yesterday's challenge of cooking a family dinner in an alien environment with a limited budget and with a limited time was designed to push you. And the only thing that mattered was the smiles on the faces of the family when they'd finished eating.
I think on the whole we've done a great job. The food has been lovely, but you know what? It could have been amazing.
I visited each home along with legendary Australian chef Curtis Stone. Curtis and I observed and thoroughly questioned each family to decide which family most enjoyed their meal. Whichever team cooked that meal, we declared the winners.
So let's look at what's at stake here. First of all, the winning team's prize. You get to have lunch at the famous Sailor's Thai restaurant. For the losing team, we will identify two of the least impressive performers from yesterday's challenge. And those two will face an elimination challenge later on today.
Let's look how the red team went. Shani, how do you think your team performed overall?
Overall, I think we performed very well. I think in the end we were really happy with our food.
Curtis and I dined with the Masters family, and Gary watched you cook for them in the kitchen. First, the positives. You nailed talking to the family, understanding what they wanted, and delivering it. That was fantastic. Another positive in the red team's meal was that dessert.
Yum!
That was an absolute hero moment. It was a clever dish because it worked really well for the small kids. It looked sophisticated and elegant, so the adults liked it. Fantastic.
Fiona and my dessert gets lavish praise, and I'm really happy, I'm beaming.
Let's look at some of the negatives for the red team. The frittata was the entree. Philip, Callum, you looked after that, and I was disappointed.
I think as a frittata, it's kind of missed the spot.
I don't think a frittata in a muffin tray is that spectacular or that creative.
Tua asked in the supermarket, Tua did mention that his kids like frittata and that would be a suitable one.
And you can't be more creative than cooking it in a muffin tray? I mean, there's frittata in this frittata, isn't there?
Yeah. We could have executed it a little bit better, but, I mean, the taste is pretty nice.
Red team, overall, a really good performance. You tasted your menu first. You set the benchmark. The question is whether you set the benchmark high enough.
I'm really proud of both myself and the team. For 8 people to go into a tiny kitchen like that and work as well as we did is no small feat, and it's a good feeling.
Blue team, overall, you delivered some really exciting food. Joanne, how do you think your team fared with Kerry and her family?
I think food-wise, making the food, they did a fantastic job. In terms of working together as a team, I don't feel that there was enough support. As a team leader, you support your team, but in return, your team has to support you. And I don't feel that I was supported enough.
Blue team, how do you feel hearing Joanne say that? Jonathan?
Do you want the honest opinion? Yeah. There was no leadership, and so we've got 8 extremely capable cooks, okay, who pulled together unbelievably well together and managed to pull out 3 really good dishes with a limited leadership.
Thank you for your honesty, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan says there was no leadership. He's entitled to his own opinion. I strongly disagree. I did lead this team at the best that I could.
Right, well, let's talk about the positives. Firstly, an innovative menu, lots of techniques. That entree was magnificent. But the really great moment was watching 15-year-old Harry clear his plate.
He's never eaten a prawn in his life, so that's actually quite impressive.
That was a fine moment, and it shows how good those prawns were and how good that dish was.
The fact that the family really liked the dish is fantastic. It makes me really happy, and I think with a great start for the meal, maybe we did impress them.
Now let's talk about the negatives. The real disaster of that menu was the dessert. That was underwhelming. It failed on 2 fronts. It failed on matching the needs of the family.
For dessert, what do the kids really like to have?
Anything with chocolate they would be very excited by.
But it also failed on the execution. The element that worked was the peach. Beautiful, nicely poached. What didn't work was the meringue. What didn't work was the pastry.
I'm not surprised when Matt tells us the dessert wasn't a crowd pleaser. It wasn't one of our great desserts.
So now it's time to reveal the results.
We asked both families to score the meal they had out of 10. The red team scored 7 points. Blue team scored 7 points as well. After careful observation and thoroughly questioning both families, Curtis and I had to come to an agreement on which team delivered the best family dinner. Curtis felt the red team had done the best job. But I felt the blue team had done the best job. Neither Curtis nor I would shift from our positions, so we're in a deadlock.
Matt tells us that it's a dead heat. Neither team has won, it's a tie.
We thought long and hard about what to do, and there is only one way to go. We're going to pick the bottom two from each team, and they will face elimination.
I'm feeling most definitely that I will be in that bottom two because of the comments about my leadership skills.
The bottom two performers for the blue team were Carrie and Jonathan. The dessert was the problem. Sky, the peaches saved you.
I'm really disappointed. Karen and I let the blue team down, so we're just going to have to face the consequence.
It's not a good feeling, and it's not the place I want to be.
The two people facing elimination from the red team are Philip and Callum. That frittata did not cut it. It's a simple dish, and it wasn't executed that well.
I'm pretty devastated. You know, I didn't think I'd get into this position, you know, this early in the competition.
I think the eliminations can make you come out the other side stronger, and so if I can get through today, I think it'll put me in a better stead for the rest of the competition.
For the rest of you, a well-deserved lunch at Sailor's Tie. Have a good day, and we'll see you back here soon.
I know, I'm all right.
We'll see you back at the house, yeah?
When I say goodbye to my fellow teammates, I'm thinking just another elimination. I can get through this, and I'm definitely going to get back to the house because I've got way more to give to this competition.
Philip, Callum, Jonathan, Carrie, you find yourselves here facing an elimination. You are going to need every ounce of your concentration, focus, experience for this next challenge. Good luck, guys.
There's a lot riding on this, you know. If you go home after this, you know, your dreams, they're just shattered. So, I mean, I think everyone's going to really step up to the plate and fight for what they want.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef Australia.
This is a sudden death taste test.
Carrie, Callum, Jonathan and Philip fight it out to stay in the competition.
I'm focused, but I'm petrified.
Together, they have 24 chances to keep their dream alive.
Your future in this competition depends on getting the ingredients right.
And the first to stumble will be eliminated.
It's your last chance, so you make one mistake and you're gone.
The stakes are higher than ever before.
I'm going to say oil.
You need to be more specific.
Are you serious?
Extremely serious.